Okay. Woohoo, we did it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so we can get started right away. Thank you so much for jumping on, everybody. Let's do this. It always looks so funny, like when it's doing the screen sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see?
Yep.
Actually, I might not need to mute myself. We're not echoing.
Perfect.
All right, we're ready.
Go. All right. So thanks so much, guys, for hopping on tonight. My name is Stephanie Oliveira, and I just wanted to get this started tonight with this amazing picture that makes me smile of Alison and myself. We took this on a recent trip that we, on a conference we were at together, and it just makes me happy because it just represents our friendship and the relationship that we've grown over the past few years. And this is just really what coaching is all about. It's about creating friendships and relationships with each other, and really just getting to know each other and kind of becoming like family. So I started coaching about 3 years ago now. Alison reached out to me on the internet, and I had never met her, and I had never heard of Beachbody coaching. I had never heard of Shakeology, but I really had struggled with my weight my entire life. I remember ever since I was like a kid, I always looked at my friends wishing I could look like them, and I just was never comfortable in my own skin. I did everything you can imagine, you know, diet pills and all the weight loss plans and starvation and low carb, all those things. And I just never was happy with me. And I felt like all I did my whole life was compare myself to other people. So when Alison presented this opportunity to me, I really just wanted to focus on myself. And I wanted to make it my best year yet. I was just turning 30, and I was determined to pay off some debt and wear a bikini for the first time. And that's what I did. I just started using the products. I started using Shakeology, and over the course of about 3 months, I lost 25 pounds, and that just brought me to a place that I had never been as an adult. I was at a goal weight that I had never seen since I was about 14 years old, and that really just led into my whole coaching thing. I was blessed to be able to pay off debt and just get a great coaching thing going just by sharing my journey. And I just have fallen in love with this. It has changed my life in ways I could never imagine. I got married this past year to my husband, Mike, and I have 2 stepsons. They are 5-year-old twin boys. We went on the honeymoon of our dreams to Bora Bora, thanks to Beachbody. And this really has just been an amazing opportunity for me. I am super excited that I plan to go full-time coaching this year. And it's just my goal to be present and at home with my family, and to be able to, you know, pay for things in cash and just not live paycheck to paycheck, and to just really live life with the people that matter and not be commuting 3 hours a day to and from work, and really just being with the people you love. So this coaching has done all that for me, and I just know that it's going to bring me so much more in the years to come. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Your turn, Allie.
Thanks for sharing. I don't know if you can see myself though at all. Can you just see the screen?
Yeah, I can just see myself.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm Alison Thornton. I'm still legally Blaker, but I'll be changing that when we get back from our cruise. And first of all, I loved hearing Stephanie's story, because we did meet, you know, a couple years ago now, and just seeing what's happened in her life since she started coaching and has helped so many people. So awesome job, Steph. I just love hearing it every time. It gives me goosebumps. But yeah, so I signed up back in April of 2011. So I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary with Beachbody already, which is so crazy. And I signed up at a time in my life where I was just unhappy and super burnt out. I was working as a full-time personal trainer, a fitness instructor, a dance instructor. I worked at the fitness desk. I taught Zumba. I mean, my uncle would make fun of me when he'd do my taxes, because I had at least 10 part-time jobs. And I was working 7 days a week, and I had no time to see any friends and family. And I just knew I wanted to do something different. So I actually reached out to a random girl I met on Facebook. I kept seeing all of her posts, didn't really even know how we connected, and I just wanted to know what she was doing. So she told me about coaching. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I was so skeptical. I did research like crazy. I watched tons of videos. I kept looking up, is this a scam? I just was really skeptical because it sounded too good to be true. But I'm so grateful that something in my gut told me, no, this is real. You need to go for it. And I did. So I signed up to coach, and it started off kind of slow for me because, like I said, I was working 7 days a week, but I just fit this business in whenever I had time. And then over the years, I was able to just adjust my schedule. And so back in August of 2014, I believe now, I had the opportunity to go full time with Beachbody. And, since then, my business has grown like crazy. I finally got rid of those last 10 pounds, like you can see in that picture. It just like that extra bloat has gone away from doing the 21-day fix extreme and drinking Shakeology. My husband and I just got married too. We got married in September, and guess where we went? We went to Bora Bora, and it was funny. We were both planning this around the same time. So we were just cracking up that we both ended up going to the same place. So the really cool thing about this is that you do find people that you connect with and that you have so much in common with. And so we went to Bora Bora as well. And this picture of us as superheroes just cracks me up because you can see we just like to have fun, and we all have that same passion for helping other people. And right now I am a stay-at-home dog mom. No, I'm just kidding. I do work and do this business, but that's Thor in the picture. But yeah, so this business has really taken me from having those millions of jobs and struggling to pay for gas and pay for health insurance. I remember having to put everything on credit cards because I didn't have the income. And as an instructor and as someone who gets paid hourly, when I had time off, I wasn't getting paid. So it's allowed me to go from that to now earning a six-figure income, working in, right now I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but working in my yoga pants, my workout gear, and just doing what I love, connecting with people and helping people. So I just really feel like it's my job now to help even more people get this business up and going for themselves, because it's just changed my life so much and I have to pay it forward. So that's a little bit about me. So who we are. So our teams, being on Team Beachbody, you actually are a part of tons of teams. So I called my team Ignited Nation, and Stephanie's team is the Diamond Dream Catchers. And we also have a really great support system above us. My coach is in the Millionaire Club. She's one of the superstar diamond coaches, which you'll learn about later. And her coach is also just an incredible coach, Christine Dwyer, Platinum Presenter. So we have the best support system ever on our team. And, with our teams, we're just, like we said, we're friends. We're building friendships. We're meeting people that we connect with. We're holding each other accountable to finally get those results physically that we've wanted. We support each other. We text each other. We call each other. We do calls together. We're building those relationships. One thing that I really think this business has done is it's helped me learn how to stop beating myself up and learning self-love, and then teaching others that you can now live our life by design. Tomorrow I'm actually going on a cruise that I earned through Beachbody, and it's just crazy. Like I never would have thought my life would look like this. But it's helped gain confidence. Oh my gosh, in so many ways. Financial freedom, Beachbody always talks about that, the disclaimer that you do have to put the hard work in. They can't guarantee the success, but trust me, and you can look on my website too if you want to see more of my journey financially. But this business, if you give it your all and you go for it, you can really do a lot financially and have that financial freedom. But yeah, it's inspiration every day. We do a lot of personal development. We like to work on ourselves and then pay it forward. We like to set tons of goals. I don't know, but before I was a coach, I had stopped goal setting. I remember in high school and college always having goals and things I was striving for. But after that, when I started working, I just lost sight of that. So we do a lot of goal setting. We set yearly goals, we do monthly goals, weekly goals, and just crush them. We make it happen. We get to work. And there are a lot of dreamers on our team. You know, we do dream big, and we just go to work and make some really cool things happen. So what is a coach and what isn't a coach? So a lot of people think, oh, I can't be a coach because I'm not a trainer, or I'm not at my goal weight, or, you know, we all have these thoughts. And I did too. I thought, oh, I can't be a coach because I don't know how to use some of these sites, and I hate sales. Like, I can't, you guys, I actually left one of my personal training jobs because we had to sell a bunch of supplements that I didn't believe in, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And every month they'd ask if I was selling these crazy fat burners and selling all these watches and heart rate monitors, and I just wasn't for me. So you do not have to be a salesperson. We don't want you to come in here with that mentality of like, I have to be a salesperson, because that's not what we're looking for. You don't have to be a nutritionist or a fitness expert. The cool thing about Beachbody is all these programs that they put together are done by the experts. They've been tested by people. They've run them through different tests. You know, they've had different groups go through them. So we have the programs to put people through. You don't have to be the one doing that. You don't have to be business savvy or really know technology yet, because we have tons of trainings to help out with this. Same with social media. A lot of people don't really know how to use social media, and that's totally fine. You know, one thing that's cool is there's so many different platforms that you can connect with people on, so you get to find what works for you. And that big one that so many of us are afraid of is we're not at the perfect weight. Why would someone want to join my team? Why would I be a good coach? And the truth is, you're going to go through your journey, and people are going to want to go on the journey with you. You know, they don't want to just they want to see you as you go through your journey. And I personally didn't have a huge goal weight, body weight journey, because I was a trainer and I was working out, but I was still stuck. And so people got to go with me on that journey to go through and break through that plateau. So you just are going to work on being the best version of yourself. So what is a coach? This is a more fun one, so I saved it for last, but we're motivators. You know, it's our job to inspire people, to motivate them to get their workouts in. We support each other. You know, I was just talking to my husband today. Today I had a lot of emails from clients where they were deep emails, and I was really connecting with them and helping them and being a friend. So we support people. We're positive. You know, we have moms on our teams, wives on our teams, military wives, people that are working full-time jobs. Almost everyone, when they sign up as a coach, is working full-time, or they're a stay-at-home mom, which is also a full-time job for all you moms out there. But we're really just regular people. We're people that just want to work on ourselves and pay it forward and help others. So there's nothing crazy different about us. We're just like you, and we just have that passion.
All right. So I just want to go over a lot of the common fears when we talk about coaching. So putting yourself out there, people are scared to be rejected, and people are afraid to think, you know, what are others going to think of me? No one will want to join my team. So many people think, I don't even know who I would ask. You know, I don't have any sales experience. So many people think that this is a sales thing, but it's really not. So like I said, I had some great results drinking Shakeology, and I just was sharing that with people around me. You know, I really wasn't even big into social media, but every day I would just kind of share my shake recipe and just how I was feeling. And people could see my confidence growing and just that I was happier. And it was really just sharing what I was doing. So it's not about knowing how to sell everything. You're just sharing your experience with your workout. So whatever workout that really you love, and it's like your soulmate workout, and you just want to tell everyone about it, that's all you're doing. It's just like when you have a favorite restaurant or favorite lip gloss and you tell your friends about it, it's the same thing. You're just sharing your experience. People say, I don't know who would buy from me, and I don't want to be salesy, and I don't have Facebook friends. So it's just important to know that there are people that are going to be interested, because you're going to be using the products and you're going to have awesome results. These products work. If you use them every day, they work. You're going to have great results, and people are going to want to feel the way you feel. They're going to want to see the results that you see. So you may not think that people are going to want to buy from you, but there are going to be people that want to buy from you. Most people don't have many Facebook friends when they get started. I maybe had a couple hundred, but we teach you how to add people to your network, how to meet people in different groups, things that you may have things in common. Maybe you have the mom of toddlers, or you're a military wife. So you just look for common threads on Facebook, and you can find people that you can be friendly with. But we really go through that, so you don't have to worry about having any Facebook friends. We know people that have started that have had just a handful, so that's really not anything to worry about. And not knowing how to use Facebook, that's completely normal, because people use Facebook just to, put their Facebook status up, and they don't really know how to use it in terms of business. But we go through that in our trainings of how to do that. So anything that you're worried about that you don't know how to do, it's completely normal. It's just like any other job that you would start. You get trained to do it. You're not going to know how to do a lot of it. But our job as your coaches and mentors is to walk you through that every day and to be there for you, to help you through that. A lot of people are afraid of what others will think of them. And that's why we do a lot of personal development, which is like, reading a book or listening to an audio, something that improves your mind and your soul, because we're focusing so much on our body when we're doing our workouts and we're drinking our shakes, but it's so important to really think about improving your brain. And you need confidence, to talk to people. And, it's so normal, even as coaches that are coaches for 5-10 years, it's normal to be afraid of what other people are going to think of you. But when you just are using the products and you're just so excited to share the results that you have, those little things just get easier along the way. And as you learn to grow confidence and just feel, better about yourself, then those little fears start to go away a little bit. So many people are afraid to do this because they think that as soon as they sign up, they're alone. And that is like the farthest thing from the truth. Like Alison said, we have so many teams in Team Beachbody, and there are hundreds of men and women that you will be able to talk to every single day. And you can probably get an answer to a question or a fear that you have within minutes. We do weekly calls just to kind of gain that relationship that I talked about. This is about gaining friendships and relationships, and it's like a big family. So it's so important to know that the minute you sign up, you're joining a family. You are never, ever, ever in this alone. And you really don't have to do anything ever on your own. You always have your upline coach, and even the other coaches that sign up at the same time as you. You guys are all in the same boat together. And I think a lot of times coaches that sign up at the same time tend to really find that common, denominator that they feel like they have someone that's on the same page as them. Like Ali said, you're not at your goal weight. And not that it's not great to be at your goal weight, but it's also awesome to have that journey to share with people. I ended up losing 50 pounds using Shakeology and the 21-day fix and just using different Beachbody products. And it was such an honor for me to be able to share that with people, because I truly feel like I struggled with my weight my whole life to find this coaching thing so that I could share my entire journey with people, and that girls can relate and be like, she knows exactly how I feel, that she's never worn a bikini at age 35 and she can't put on whatever she wants, in her closet, and she's canceled plans before because she has nothing to wear, and it's so important to share your journey so that people relate to you. So it's an amazing thing, and it's vulnerable and it's scary, but you have to know that you're helping so many people by not being at your goal weight and actually working towards it and asking for people to come along with you. And not being a fitness professional and trainer. It's the same thing. Like Ali said, Beachbody does the amazing work of providing these amazing workouts that work. And Shakeology is just like the best product that we feel like is on the market. So they do all that for us. And we're just the people that use the products to get the results, to share it with people. So you don't have to be any type of fitness professional. You just have to be yourself. Use the products and share that. So any fears that you have are completely normal. And if there's any fears that you have that aren't on here, definitely talk to your upline coach, whoever invited you here, because just know that that fear is normal. And we have gone over all of them with people. And just know that probably anything that you have, we can calm those fears and hopefully have a good answer for you.
All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the programs and the products. Let me mute. We were doing so good with not having to mute stuff. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay, so these are some of the programs and products that Beachbody has to offer. Almost everyone has heard of P90X or Insanity. A lot of times they'll say, I work as a representative for Beachbody, and then you say, you know, the company that produces P90X and Insanity. And now almost everyone knows about the 21-day fix, and they're starting to all know about size. So Beachbody provides these amazing programs. There's really something for everyone. You know, PiYo's a great one for Pilates, yoga-based, and it's low impact. Hammer and Chisel is all strength training. That is my jam. I love the 21-day fix and the fix extreme, and I'm actually finishing the 3-day refresh as a cleanse where you do get to eat food. So after this call, I get to go make my dinner, which is vegetables and a protein shake. But yeah, so there's tons of different workouts. They come out with a new program or product about every 3 months, pretty much every quarter. And our biggest product is Shakeology. So Shakeology is not just a protein shake. It is honestly the healthiest meal of the day. And like I said, when I signed up, I did so much research and I just couldn't find anything bad about it. I figured I'm going to try this out for myself. And my coach had told me that she stopped drinking Diet Coke when she started drinking Shakeology. And I can't even, like 5 years ago was a while ago, so I can't even remember. But at the time when I signed up, I was drinking Diet Coke on a daily basis. I do know I was also drinking sugar-free Red Bulls and sugar-free Monster drinks to stay awake for my crazy job schedule. So I was totally depleted of nutrients, of energy, and I was just loading up on diet, gross, processed drinks. So I figured I might as well try the Shakeology. You can try it for 30 days, and the bottom of the bag guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can get your money back. So I just went for it, and I fell in love with it. It really did give me natural energy. So I'd still drink it for breakfast every single day, but I would drink it for breakfast. And then I would just have good energy throughout the day, and it would keep me full for a while. So I really loved it. It really helped reduce bloat for me also. So not only was I getting rid of those cravings for those nasty energy drinks, but it helped reduce bloat. It helps me to this day with my chocolate cravings. I used to crave chocolate and candy all the time, but it helps with that. So it's one of those things, like I can tell you what it's done for me, and it's done so much, but I really think you have to try it out and give it that 30 days and drink it every day for 30 days and see how you feel, because it's just such a great product. And like I said, I've been drinking it for every day for 5 years, and I'm still not sick of it. And there are 7 flavors now. I drink the vegan chocolate. I used to drink the regular chocolate, but I did find out I have a dairy intolerance. So anyone who does have dairy intolerances, you might want to stick with vegan. Otherwise, you are good to go on the regular because it's amazing too. So I love Shakeology. I've done almost all these programs. I'm not a big Insanity person. I've tried it, but like I said, there's something for everyone. So if you don't like a program, you don't have to do it. And you can be honest with people. When I give reviews and I talk to people, I let them know, like, when you're doing Insanity, you are jumping a lot. And that's just not for me. That's not the kind of workouts I like to do. But when you're doing size, you're dancing the whole time, and it's a ton of fun. So these are some of the main programs that Beachbody offers, and there's tons more. There's now a whole performance line, which helps with people that are really taking their fitness to the next level. There's also some new boosts for Shakeology, which are great. There's ones for your digestion, ones for your energy, and why can't I think of the third one? Steph will remind me when I unmute it. But I use the energy one too for that. But So yeah, so there's tons of products, and it's awesome because people do already know about Beachbody and what these products are, which makes our job as coaches a lot easier. So let me unmute you, Steph. Or not.
I think I can do it.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
It's focused greens. Or no, focused greens? No.
Focused energy and what is it called? Something greens.
Green boost of some sort.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, Shakeology is like, I tell people it was like my miracle because it was like the one thing that transformed my life, I feel like, from going from 30 pounds overweight to being happy. So all I did was add that one thing into my life. I did same thing as Allie. I drank it for breakfast. I've drank it for like 3 years every day. Chocolate is like my jam. And I love cafe latte. I love all of them pretty much except maybe one. But
Greenberry?
no, I kind of like greenberry. Strawberry really isn't my strawberry and vegan strawberry. But yeah, it's amazing. It's like a milkshake. So you just got to find the way that you like to make it. Everyone's different. So I just wanted to go over a couple of testimonials from girls on our teams that are just amazing. And just so you learn a little more about the teams that you would be joining. This is my girl Mallory. So I'll just read a little bit about her. She wrote, I've been a Beachbody coach for about a year now. I cannot even explain all the ways my life has improved since becoming a coach, but I'll try. Obviously, I've had a physical transformation. These two pictures represent a 17-pound weight loss in uncountable inches. Look at my butt. I'm so proud of it. I have been hooked on these programs and the support I have gotten from my teammates and challengers. Working out is so much fun and easier when you have people supporting you. I've also had a serious attitude adjustment. I feel infinitely happier, more confident, and like a total badass. I attribute this to my physical health improving, as well as the personal development work I have done. Working on yourself starts from the inside. With daily exercise and proper nutrition, I have been able to come off my medications for depression and anxiety. If you've ever taken medications, you know how huge this is. I finally feel like I'm able to take care of myself without relying on my meds. I've also found a group of people that I absolutely adore. It's very difficult to find people who are supportive when you start making serious changes in your life, and my team was there for me every step of the way. I'm so glad Beachbody brought them into my life. Mallory's amazing.
I know. Look at those, like her pictures and just knowing her. She's so awesome.
I know. She's a rock star. And then Leandra, this brings so much joy to me. She was one of my first coaches 3 years ago. And Leandra has had such amazing success with coaching, and she's come such a long way, and she's grown so much, not just in her physical transformation, but in her mind, body, soul, her confidence, everything. I'm just so proud to know her. So she wrote, I am a stay-at-home mom and autism warrior mommy. I had lost myself in my daughter's diagnosis and found myself in a downward spiral of junk food, weight gain, and depression. I found my coach on Instagram and was intrigued by her love of Shakeology. That was me. I had lost myself in cravings of junk food and wanted to try it. I ordered a bag, fully expecting to send it back, and within 12 days felt different. I had more energy, my skin was clearing up, my hair was thicker, and my cravings had subsided. I messaged my coach and told her I was hooked. I wanted to drink this stuff for a lifetime. She suggested I become a discount coach and receive the shakes and any fitness programs at 25% off. I was hesitant. I didn't want to sell anything or be associated with selling anything. She told me I didn't have to. I could simply just enjoy the discount. So I did. I signed up to be a discount coach. I ordered my first Beachbody program, T25, and got the best results of my life. I started sharing on social media just to keep myself accountable, and people wanted to know what I was doing. So I shared it. I kept sharing my journey, and people wanted to join me. As I continued to share my journey, my business began to grow. I'll never forget the day my hubby said, Leandra, your 1 week check is going to cover Julia's medical bills for the month. I was blown away, and it was clear to me that I needed to continue to help people. I needed to share what I was doing. As I continued to pay it forward, everybody wins, my family, myself, and my customers. That makes me so happy.
I know. I'm like so excited I get to see her tomorrow.
I know.
It's so fun to hear these
You guys
stories.
can both give each other a big hug for me.
I know. If we can, we'll FaceTime you.
Okay.
All right. So I love hearing those transformation stories because that is really what it's about. And that's the huge reason I signed up as a fitness coach and trainer before. I just wanted to help more people. So knowing that we can now help people all over the country, you know, Stephanie's on the East Coast, I'm in the Midwest, Leandra's on the West Coast, Mallory's on the East Coast. We're all over the place. But that's what's really cool about this, that we could still connect with each other. And then there are opportunities to meet in person. But this is still actually a job, and you can make an income doing this. So I wanted to kind of go over the basics of that. So as soon as you sign up, you can start to earn a commission. You earn 25% off any sales. So you get the 25% off, or you make 25%, and then you also get 25% off all products. So for us as coaches, like Shakeology is 25% cheaper. Like the new hardcore program that came out, I think I got the deluxe version and it was only $40. So we get to save a lot on products. We also can earn through a team cycle bonus. And this one's a little tricky to explain, so I'll put another link in the comments. But basically, as your team grows, you start to grow volume, and then that can add up to a bonus. And the really cool thing about Beachbody's bonus system is it's not just like, I don't just benefit from Stephanie. She also benefits from my team. So it's really cool the way that the system works out. And the main thing is we all work together to help more people, and then you earn that bonus. And the team cycle bonus is where the big numbers come in. Your own weekly commission isn't always the most consistent. So, you know, some weeks I'll personally have big weeks. Like this week, I had a big week of personal commission. But my consistent income is coming from that team cycle bonus. And, you know, in general, this is not a quick fix. It's not a get rich scheme, but this business does grow exponentially as long as you're consistent. So we teach you what to do every day, and then it's your job to do it and watch what happens and get to work. So that's the basics of the income. Like I said, I'll put something in the comments showing the team cycle bonus, and I can even share with you a blog post I did about my income just so you can see and know that it's real. Oh, and here is my earnings. I guess I forgot I was in the slide. But so
yeah.
the top part, yeah, so a lot of people want to see this, and I did too, because I thought it was fake, you know, and a lot of times, like I don't know, I just wanted to put this out there. So it's obviously grown since this post. But you can see in 2011, I was making like $60 a week of my own commission. And then in 2012, it went up. You know, I was making about $220 a week of my own commission, but I was now getting a team bonus of $126. And, you know, now you can see it just keeps going up. My retail commission stays around $300. Sometimes it's more. And so that's like I said earlier, the 25% that I'm earning. And then the team bonus is from our team and my coach's team, because we all benefit from that as well. So it's a really cool system, and it's crazy to think, like today, the last 2 weeks I've had two of my highest paychecks, and it's just been mind-blowing because sometimes you forget that it is work because it's so much fun. So that's my weekly earnings. Steph, do you want to share yours?
Yeah, it's funny because actually it was like 5 o'clock today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got paid today. Beachbody, I totally forgot. I tend to always forget. I don't know. So I just wanted to kind of go over just a few months going into my business. So my first month really working the business, I made $260. After about a year, I was making close to $1,000 a month. 2 years in, I was making $2,740. And then just past at my 3-year marking, I was making $4,600 a month. And this is all while I was working a crazy hospital job with like 3 hours commute a day, working 13 hours. My job is crazy. And so, yeah, there's days that I can't get stuff done on the days that I work, but I make up for it as much as I can on my days off. And it truly does bring me so much joy on my days off from my full-time job to work this business. That's what brings me so much joy. So it's kind of funny that on my days off, I work, but I know that putting that time in is clearly going to pay off, because as you can see, your paycheck has like doubled every single year. So I just know that if I keep going and keep working as hard as I have been, that, you know, my income is going to double again. So it's just amazing because, you know, at most jobs, I read something the other day, you get, you know, a 2 to 3% raise every year because that's what the cost of living is. And you're basically working, but you're broke because you're working paycheck to paycheck. So to be able to double your income every year, to do something that makes yourself the best version of yourself, and then you help others doing it, I think it's like a dream come true. So just know that if you put in the time and you put in the effort, even if you have a full-time job, it's totally doable. And if anyone has any questions in regards to time management or how to do that, I'm happy to talk to, and so is Allie, since she worked like 9 jobs when she started.
So crazy.
All right, so some more fun stuff we can talk about. So we actually can earn trips every single year for just doing our job. So if you can commit to basically helping 3 people a month, you can earn these trips. And you can bring a spouse, a best friend, a sister, anyone that you want. You can bring someone for free. So all you do is basically pay for the flight to get wherever you're going, and then everything else is included. So we've been on cruises, we've been to Mexico. The next cruise leaves tomorrow. Dominican Republic is next year. So every year in March, we pretty much guarantee that we know that we're going on a trip for free, because it's just a non-negotiable that we're going to help 3 people a month. So we get to earn that every single year. It's pretty awesome that not only do you get paid to help people get healthier and you keep yourself healthy, but you actually get rewarded these amazing trips. So every spring, know that if you put in the work and you put in the time, and you commit to helping 3 people a month, that's not only going to guarantee growth in your business, but it'll guarantee that you can earn these amazing trips. Woohoo! And then the other
pack still.
What?
I need to pack.
Oh yeah. And then the other trip that we go to, it's like a huge conference every summer, and it's been in Vegas, and last year it was in Nashville. This coming year it's in Nashville, and it's just this amazing, life-changing, business-changing event that you can meet all your teammates, which is so much fun. You feel like you've known these girls forever. And I got to meet so many of my teammates on my first summit, and you get to learn from the best. So all these top coaches basically train you on all the things that they've been through. So the things that have worked for them, what hasn't worked for them, they tell you everything. So even though everyone has their own teams, we really are just one big team. So the successful coaches don't try to hide anything from you. Like, if something works for them, then they're going to share it. So we are honored and privileged to be able to learn from the best. So it's a 2 or 3 day event, and you can learn from all these amazing coaches, and the celebrity trainers are there, so you can work out with them. So we can work out with Shanti and Shalene, and I got to see Autumn, and she got to sign a cookbook for me. And I was able to be with Allie like up on stage this year, and it was just like a surreal moment that, like, the hard work that you put in, Beachbody really does recognize that, and they make you feel amazing, and they give you the best trainings. So this is something that every coach has the opportunity to go to every year, and the live events really are business changing, because it's just such great energy to be around all of these positive, like-minded people. So we all always tell everybody to try to get to Summit. I had only been a coach for like 3 months, and everyone's like, just get to Summit. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I'm going to pay $600 to go on a flight to Vegas, and I don't even know why, but I'm going to, and it was the best decision I've made. So this is something that you can go to every year. And they do have also quarterly events are called Super Saturdays, and they're kind of like little mini summits in a way. Some are really small because some are still growing, but some are really big, like where Alison's is in Chicago, and mine's pretty big in Boston. And they just talk about all the new products coming out, and they're just so inspiring. And those are the events that just really get you so hyped up and excited. And just, even if you're kind of feeling down and, you know, you're in a slump and you go to one of these live events, it just like pulls that positivity right out of you. So the live events are definitely an amazing way to connect with your teammates and really just network with new coaches and find out what works for them. And everyone's just really good about sharing, and you just feel like you get to be with your family and friends. So they're pretty awesome.
All right, so who are we looking for on our team? So you just got, these pictures just make me laugh. This is from one of our events of us just hanging out and being silly. But we are looking for, you know, people that are dreamers like us, that want to live out the best life ever, that want to travel, that want to be able to stay at home with their kids, you know, people that want to dream big and make it happen, and people that are go-getters. You know, we're looking for positive women. We want people who are like us and who want to work on themselves and then pay it forward. We want driven people on our team. You know, we have so many trainings, but it doesn't work if you don't do anything. So we want people that are ready to get to work with us. And we, you know, we're working hard in the trenches and doing everything with you. So we want people that are driven. We want people that are motivated and self-motivated. Team players, that's huge too. You know, we do a lot of stuff as a team. We run groups together, and so it's nice to have team players. Coachable, like I said, like we're going to give you all of our secrets, everything we've learned. We have team training sites and, you know, planners and all this stuff to help you. So as long as you're coachable, you can totally do this. We want people that are ready to have fun. We are silly and we like to dance. A lot of us are dancers on our team, and just people that are passionate about living their best life, passionate about helping others. And that's pretty much who we're looking for. So how do I get started? There are 2 ways to sign up. So the first way is you pay $40 for your sign up fee. And once you do this, you still would have to buy a product. So whether, you know, you want to get Shakeology or you want to get one of the workouts, you sign up and pay the $40, and then whatever you order is 25% cheaper. Now, second, or if you've already bought a challenge pack, you can pay the $40 and you'll get that $40 fee waived. So if you've been in one of our accountability groups, you know, you would do the option 1 and get that fee waived. The second option, which is what I recommend, is to buy a challenge pack. So this is discounted. It's a discounted package. So it includes the program, it includes Shakeology, and it also includes, you know, obviously access to your coach and support. And you get access to Beachbody on demand for 30 days, which is amazing. So you can stream all your workouts online. And it's really cool because as soon as you order, you have that ability to, like, if you order the 21-day fix, you can start right away with the workouts at least. And you can see the whole meal plan and everything too. So this is the most common one because that $40 initial fee is waived and it's the most discounted. And we just recommend that option too, because you want to start being a product of the product right away. You know, like Stephanie was saying, she built her whole business just sharing her journey, you know, and just posting on Facebook with her shakes and showing that, like, people could just tell when you start coaching and you're happier and you're feeling good again. So we recommend this so you can be a product of the product right away. 21-day fix is the most popular because it really focuses on nutrition, and the workouts are total body. This is what I recommend as a personal trainer to almost everybody, because the workouts, like I said, are so balanced. They're only 30 minutes, and the portion control system is a game changer. Because for me, I was eating healthy, but I was eating too much of healthy foods. So this one's huge. I like the extreme one. If you're someone who's already been working out, you'd probably want the 21-day fix extreme. If you already have the 21-day fix, because a lot of people do, the 3-day refresh is a great option, and it is on sale this month. And it's a great one because you can get results quick. Like I said, I'm just finishing up. I'm about to go make my dinner, and you know, I'm down a couple pounds in 3 days, and I just feel better. So this is a great option as well. And then, you know, once you sign up, now what? So as soon as you sign up, you want to reach out to the person who invited you, and then they'll help walk you through the sign up process. And once you sign up, let them know, because you're going to get a welcome email. We're going to welcome you to our family. We are going to share with you, all the websites you have access to. We'll show you what the Coach Online Office or your virtual office space looks like and how to log in. We do have a new Coach Team Planner, which is a lot of fun for all of you who like planners like I do and notebooks. But you'll be also included in our challenge group. You'll be open for business. Like, you could sign up tonight and you could start getting customers right away. You're open for business once you sign up. We also have a 21-day step-by-step training program to make sure that you are ready to go with this. And we'll help you find an accountability partner in our team. We also have access, like I said, to Christine Dwyer's coach trainings, and she's one of the top coaches. So we have so many trainings to help you. We also have our private Facebook pages where we communicate, and then, you have access to your coach too. So as soon as you join, you get all of this, and we are here to welcome you to our family. So we just want to thank you so much. Like I said, contact that coach who invited you to go over more questions or any concerns, or if you're just ready to get started, we'll get started right away. And I really love this picture of Stephanie and I, because we both qualified to go to the New Leader Conference in California. So they took care of us. We stayed in a nice hotel in Los Angeles, and it was just an amazing experience. And, to think, when we met a couple years ago, it was just on Facebook randomly, and then to look at some of those pictures from our first times hanging out, and now she's one of my best friends, and it's cool to build this business with your friends and to do this with a cool group of women. So do you want to wrap up the rest?
Yeah, and I'm just going to add one other thing about, sometimes people ask, what other, does it just cost, how much does it cost basically to be a coach? So just other than the initial sign up, there is a $15.95 a month business fee. And this basically is just, because you're a business owner, you're basically paying $15 a month for Beachbody to take care of everything that you don't want to have to take care of, with inventory, shipping, legal, the trainings, everything that you can imagine is basically covered in that $15. So it's worth every penny for you to pay $15 to basically run your own business. If you would think about what you'd have to invest in, take out a loan to start your own business, you're basically buying some products to make yourself better, get healthier, and then you pay the $15 a month. So it's pretty amazing. So that's really it for financial things. And Hammer and Chisel and 22-Minute Hardcore are the newest products out too. So talk to your coach and just find out what would be the best thing, what you're really into. If you want cardio, weights, dance, there's a program for everybody. So just know that there's definitely something out there for you. There's definitely a Shakeology flavor out there for you. And we would just love to have you on our team, and we'd be honored and privileged and would love to have you as a part of our family. So thank you so much for jumping on tonight and just taking the time out of your busy schedules to be on here. And we, are super excited to move forward with you. And if there's anything we can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yay. Thanks again for jumping on, you guys. We will let you go. And the recording will be posted so you can watch it later and watch it again if you need to. All right. Good night, Steph.
Bye.
Bye.